As election day approaches in the US, European investors worry about the future of the American green economy. The US and the UK are now top markets for European electric and hybrid vehicles, with exports rising from 2% in 2017 to 26% in 2023. However, Donald Trump's proposed 10% tax on EU goods could jeopardize this growth.
There is a growing demand and people would like to have electric vehicles. And it's always this chicken egg challenge at the end of the day. So if there is a demand for electric vehicles, also infrastructure companies will invest into charging infrastructure.
Joe Biden's 2022 Inflation Reduction Act, which invested $220 billion in clean energy, led to a 55% surge in US-made electric vehicle sales in 1 year. Donald Trump does not support this initiative.
Companies like IKEA, who have huge global fleets, very, very ambitious targets. I would say they're leading the pack. They're working very hard to get the right regulation in place in order for them to meet their very ambitious commitments. Global businesses with operations both sides of the Atlantic, you want to see a similar level of ambition. You want a consistency of ambition so they can deliver fleet electrification plans.
Before maybe these markets are really solid and it doesn't matter what the government thinks anymore, right? But we got at least 5 more years before we're there. So I think it's very important that the U.S. has to keep going. And if the U.S. stops supporting the vehicles, I think it's a big problem.
If Kamala Harris wins and supports the Inflation Reduction Act, supporting American-made green technologies and buying from Europe will become more expensive, affecting exports. Many investors plan to move to the US, like Italian entrepreneur Ellen Fligger, whose Modena-based company uses AI to cut energy consumption.
It is true that now with the elections, there are some concerns that might change in the United States, but I also think that the ball is kind of rolling. I don't think really that any administration can stop this.
Harris or Trump, very different profiles, but both embrace an America First approach.
Regardless of elections results, European competitiveness is at stake in this rapidly changing landscape. From New York, Michela Monte for Euronews.